Welcome back to my channel. So we have this white guy by the name of Gene Strickland, who's being called out on TikTok for saying this about black women. Well, I'll just go ahead and say what he said. He was like he's effed more black women, so there is no way he can be racist. Let's get into the video.
Anytime you're talking to someone racist and you want to like really piss them off, you just got to talk about fucking the sex of whatever the race of whatever they are. So I'm like, yo, Lee, I'm not racist. I fuck more black women than you have, bro. How am I racist? And I said that just to piss him off. I said that just to make him mad. And I'm like, bro, just relax, dude. I know you got a little white woman at home. Chill the fuck out, right? And I'm just like, I'm kind of poking him, but I'm doing it fun. So I'm like, yo, Lee, I'm not racist.
Well, that did not sit well with a lot of people, mostly women, black women. People responded to this video, mostly black women. If you ask me, that was a very disrespectful thing to say. Even if he was saying it just to piss off his body or annoy his body, whatever the case was, let's get into the stitches. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below.
More black women than you have, bro. How?
The fact that he's trying to comfort Keith Lee and his family is sickening. And he's trying to make up all these lies and all these stories just to clout chase. It's ridiculous. And why would you say that I fuck more black women than you do and that doesn't make you a racist? No, that still does make you a racist, even if you F black women or not. If you say some racist stuff, that's still racist. I don't know what you was trying to get at or what you was trying to say, but it was a stupid ass point that you was trying to make. At the end of the day, Keith Lee is not worried about you. He's worried about getting to this bag and reviewing food for people in his community. He don't care about you or your nonsense. This is why content creators, when they get big, they start to, really have mental breakdowns and mental problems because people like him trying to comfort them.
Black women than you have, bro. How am I racist?
Yo, this shit is crazy. I can't believe so many people are supporting Sean Strickland and saying Keith Lee is racist towards white people. Even though we know Sean Strickland is a white supremacist, sexist, xenophobic, and homophobic individual. Like, there's so many documented videos of this guy going on racist and sexist rants and all types of things. And we're going to take this guy's word? And Keith Lee even called the two individuals that were there when they were discussing racism. And those two guys confirmed that what Sean Strickland said was a lie. It's crazy that y'all literally are trying to tear down Keith Lee. Wow. And we taking the word of racist. This is what propaganda looks like one-on-one. Spread a narrative and people will follow. And lies spread faster than the truth. It's insane.
Black women than you have, bro. How am I racist?
Sounds like fetishization. Just because you get into bed with black women does not mean that you actually respect or care about black people. Because as you just said, you sat there in front of some black men and said, I fuck more black women than you. You said that. As a palm-colored man, said that out your mouth, and those black men sat there and did nothing. While you disrespected the women of their community and used them as sexual objects. And talked about them like sexual objects. At this point, it feels like no matter what I choose, I'm gonna feel crazy, because I have to go through my own men and deal with passport bros and men of other communities and feel like a fetish. I love my life.
Black women than you have, bro. How am I racist?
That is one of the most racist statements to make. That along with, I have black friends. I have mixed, my children are mixed. I have mixed grandbabies. I have mixed nieces and nephews. That doesn't mean anything. You making that statement right there just show you a racist. Why does that have to be your go-to? That's like me sitting up here saying something homophobic, but then I turn around and say, but I have gay friends. That doesn't mean anything. Like, I just don't understand it. I really don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. It makes no sense to me. Like, that's your go-to. Like, that's supposed to be something that exempts you from being racist. No, it doesn't. You just made it 10 times worse just by saying that's stupid. Just by saying that stupid sentence right there. I guess.
Black women than you have, bro. How am I racist?
I never understood why white men thought this is a flex. Not even just white men. White women do the same thing as well. I truly do not believe where this ideology came from, that just because you have sexual relations with a black person that you're no longer racist. Just like I seen somebody point out, they said slave owners, they had relations with their slaves and yet still did not consider them a human. So in 2023, can we please stop I had sexual relations with black people, I'm not racist, as an argument to combat racism?
Fuck more black women than you have, bro. How am I racist?
So just because you slept with more black people than the black person you're talking about, that means you're not racist? But he's sitting on that podcast admitting that he used to be racist. If he used to be racist, you're still racist. And on top of that, his little co-host sitting there, he's talking about you, guy. He's talking about you. He's racist to people that look like you.
Than you have, bro. How am I racist? And I said,
Are we in the Twilight Zone? Black women, all the black women assemble. Or is this like, are we in the Twilight Zone? Like, is this a simulation? Are we being tested right now? Like, is this an experiment? Because every time I open this app, we always have to see a mediocre cishet white man be like, oh my god, I fucked more black women than a black man has. Or like, black women are this and that. It's like, y'all have the most to say about us, and like, we don't care. Nobody cares. Just because you're having sex with us more than a black man is, like, who gives a shit? It's also just a bizarre thing to say. Like, this is what I mean. Like, it's very weird. A lot of you are very weird. That whole conversation is just, well, filled with nothing. It reminds me of narcissistic word salad, but like with racism and bigotry. I guess we could call it racism and bigotry word salad. And also like exotifying black women and talking about us like we're sex objects. Like, it's bizarre. Like, a lot of you with your podcasts, listen, like, find a hobby, pick up the phone and call your mom. I don't know, go help out somewhere, donate to an organization. I don't know, do anything except for sit here on this app talking about us as black women, because it's weird. A lot of you are very weird and you need to do something with your life. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a very well-known fact that great minds discuss ideas, mediocre minds discuss events, small minds discuss other people. So with that being said, let me just share with you the comments that came under that video. Okay, so these are just some of the comments that came under that video. Feel free to pause this and read them through if you have to, if you can. Otherwise, let me just go ahead and read some out loud for you guys. So there's one there. It's funny. He thinks we're going to take his side. You seem upset that Keith Lee is more popular than you. Okay, but only racist people say that they aren't racist because they have a friend or a different race. We have this other one. Dude, you need to see what happened to the lady who lied on Keith. And I mean, there were a lot of these comments. That is all I could manage to gather for you guys. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel so that every time I upload such videos, guys, you'll be notified. You will not miss out anything from me. Look at this one. What a gross human. Who even is this random guy? I saved this video to be evidence in court because I was a little racist dude on that small townish. This is a very definition of racism. Damn, they're gonna shake quarters out of this guy. So guys, please let me know what you think about this video. Was this guy being racist? Does he deserve some kind of legal actions against him? Because, you know, if you read the comments in this video, I think people are already discussing legal actions against him. Yeah, please let me know what you think about this video in the comments section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.